Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. John Lester gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he can, where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jose Peraza.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant's got to get rid of it, and he's retired here, 1 away. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry it through this month as well.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. His past history against John Lester, 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
In is Joey Votto now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. And they start him out away with a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You hate facing a guy with this. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
0-2 now from Lester. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Reds are down in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing was really dominant stuff. Double-digit strikeout. He dominated the hitters. He kept his team in the game. He did everything you want a great pitcher to do. I'm looking for that type of performance again today.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Suarez in foul ground. He's got it one away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kyle Schwarber is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Peraza scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Van Slyke is there, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
Cozart.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Lester ready, the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Now another 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Devin Mesoraco stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Stepping in, Adam Duvall, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw goes over to third. And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Batting seventh, right fielder.
And that brings up Scott Schebler, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Curveball that time, not even close. And this will be fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ground ball right side. Rizzo is there to second for one. Play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against DeSclafani, 3 base hits in 24 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Van Slyke A range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. I'm looking at the catcher, Devin Mesoraco. He's battled some injuries through his career, but when healthy, this guy's one of the top catchers in baseball.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Avila. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Started that swing a bit too early.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alex Avila goes down for the second out in the bottom half. First pitch of the at-bat. Number 8 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's Jason Hayward now. His career line against DeSclafani, 7 hits in 17 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Bottom of the second here with no score. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Scott Van Slyke. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Scott Van Slyke.
Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1.
Now Lester's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball grooved, you got to take a big hack.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Digging in, Anthony DeSclafani, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Hey, promotions and ticket deals? We'll get all this and more.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Joey Votto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready with the 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here he comes again. 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Javier Baez. His career line against DeSclafani, 0 for 5.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pitch on the way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So with 1 gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Now batting, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
And Zobrist.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Zach Cozart. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Out of play. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. One on its way from Lester. Grounded down the third baseline.
Eight-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Center fielder, Adam Duvall.
Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He'll try again. 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in for his second at bat, Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Mesoraco rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag by Avila. Too late. Safe at home plate.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Reds 2 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Kyle Schwarber.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Duvall is in pursuit. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in once again, Jose Peraza. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now Lester's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's through first and hustling for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Joey Votto. Set the plate now as he looks at strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in and looking for more, Devin Mesoraco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Home half of the 5th coming up. Reds lead this one 3-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alex Avila.
He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He was completely off balance in every way.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Number 8 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And the fastball that's off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. Little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's the first pitch to him. Javier Baez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here it comes, 2-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Duvall.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
It's definitely coming down hard out there. You can see the water coming through the dark sky. If you really want to look up and look at it, man, it's coming hard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home. Oh, 2 now from Lester. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Scott Schebler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Weak roller right side. And he'll flip it over to Lester for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Scott Van Slyke. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They lead it 3-0. Tommy LaStella is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And he takes ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, Matt, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they're just now scoring today. But it's always who are you facing that particular day. The good pitching is the momentum stopper, and that's what we've seen so far today.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Peraza is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. This ball will be chopped foul. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 13.
Ready for another chance? Alex Avila. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Comes set and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He's got it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Brian Gunzing is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. Anthony DeSclafani. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Weak chopper to the left side.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Eugenio Suarez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eugenio Suarez. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In is Joey Votto now as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, we always expect him, if he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hard hit at third. Bryant is up with it. Let's also go to La Stella at second, and the force out means the inning is over. Reds strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in to try it again. Number 8. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
Number 8.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Swing and a looper to left. Van Slyke comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
All right, fielder number 22, Jason Hayward.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Schebler is right there as he takes it for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Javier Baez. Softly hit out toward short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When a ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Out of play off to the right.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Now another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Devin Mesoraco. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Devin Mesoraco.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Left side. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Cincinnati.
2 very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. At the plate, Adam Duvall, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this is low, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Scott Schebler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Scott Schebler is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Van Slyke.
Here's Scott Van Slyke as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One-zero count. Here it is. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meat.
Has a look, now the pitch. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle, strike 1.
Well, he threw him a little 2-0 curveball right down the middle, but 2-0, he's clearly sitting on a fastball that he wants to drive right there. That's not the pitch he's looking for.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Reds leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Storen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Billy Hamilton will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. John Jay will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Schebler is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit sharply on the ground. Cozart has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Hamilton.
Mike Montgomery enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Montgomery.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The next 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And here's Jose Peraza. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Bryant is right there. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Now
that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Raisel Iglesias is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Raisel Iglesias.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Number 13, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Number 20 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
I'm out.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Anthony DeSclafani gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Raisel Iglesias closes the door for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes.